And if you're not willing to face that initial discomfort of the rocket ship taking off, you're never going to get to see everything from space. Because we walk around with our guards up all the time. And something that forces you into vulnerability. I mean, this is like speaking your truth. You never really want to do it right away because we're afraid of what the other person might say or how they might receive it. And I can only speak for me personally, but every time I've said a hard thing, I have never regretted it. If I have really been mindful and conscious about how I was going to lovingly bring that to that person and I truthfully did my best and spoke from my own vulnerability, I've never regretted that. And so this is what opening up is. It's hard, but it brings us closer. And if you're not willing to face that initial discomfort of the rocket ship taking off, you're never going to get to see everything from space. I had put a ceiling on the threshold of my joy because I was unwilling to dip my toes or to jump in headfirst into the pool of fear.
I feel like I've been engaged in this inner work and reading and ceremony and in many different ways to explore it, but it's had an underlying kind of like almost intensity to it where it's been a little bit, there's just a shade of, I don't want to say it's goal oriented, but it's like to get, like, let's get to this place of more awareness and enlightenment or whatever the terminology is. But I just recognized, and I had posted about this yesterday, I think, you just need to show up as you. And when you do that without strategy
Mm.
and you can get lost in that, that's where the allowing for things to come into your life that will bring joy that you can't. I was skating on the ice last Thursday for the first time in 3 years, and I was excited to go do it just because I hadn't done it for 3 years. But the return I got on showing up,
Mm.
I couldn't have anticipated that it was going to be that great. Um, and so all the things that we predict are going to give us joy, these experiences that we look forward to, we're really just bypassing the opportunity in the present moment to feel those things and allow whatever is presenting right now to give us that joy and that freedom and not have it be outcome based. I think again, that's another thing that I struggle with for so long, whether it
Yeah.
was in school, like I need to get these good grades and
Yeah.
then I need to get into that college. And then on hockey, we got to win that hockey game. I've got to win the starting job. I've got to make money and I got to make more money and I've got to get a house and everything is seems centered around putting a flag in the ground out there and then doing whatever we
Mhm.
have to do to get it. And I think that's useful.
Mhm.
But when that's arguably your only kind of shot in your bag, it it doesn't work for everything. It's not nuanced. And I
Yeah.
think it's,
And when you attain it, the question is then how do I feel? Well, I feel like I have to set the next goal.
oh yeah.
And then what? The whole life is just chasing that next thing and then you find yourself on your deathbed going, "What the fuck?"